Welcome back. In the previous part, we found ourselves here. Where here is, that is the question. We did some exploring, still none the wiser, so let's head back to the library part, see what's going on over here. So I don't know where else exactly to go in here. Anything down here? It's just so... What words could you have? I don't know. I'm looking for a copy of Woo Baby and I can't find it. You'd think the library here would have so many books, but no. Well, we've investigated the whole area now, and we still can't find a copy of Woo Baby. But we didn't find anything that would give us any idea as to where we are. Maybe not specifically. I think I may have an idea what kind of place this is, though. Really? It's a place both within the Liberl and not at all at the same time. Like a separate dimension of sorts. Triple dot. Can you elaborate? Well, you see, during all the trouble with the Aureole, Kevin explained about the altered spaces hidden within the tetracyclic towers intended to seal the Aureole away. Wow. So you think the place we're in will be similar? I can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. There are a few cracks in my theory, unfortunately. I know how you feel with such things. Oh, I think I understand what you mean. The Liberlian cuisine book we found earlier is one, right? Exactly. Yeah, it's like this place is outside of time at the same time. 2 times in that sentence confused me. If we assume this is some kind of enclosed space sealed away within the Aureole all those years ago, how did a book that was only published this year get in here? All the other unusual books are from after the Great Collapse too, which means someone else has been going in and out of here within the past year. Could it be that man in black we met at the port? Maybe, maybe not. I wouldn't peg him as the kind of guy who'd want to read about Liberlian cuisine, though. See, where my mind's going to it, it's just this idea of, like... just that thing of, like, we know the Aureole's basically making dreams come into reality, so it's like, is this some kind of dream space? A dream dimension sort of thing? And that's the reason we've got the books here, is because people who are in here, Father Kevin and Ries, I think that's what we were discussing on Discord, was how to actually say her name. So it's like Ries, I think that's what we were going with there, wasn't it? So we'll go with Ries for now. If we decide otherwise, we'll change it later, but we'll go with Ries. So yeah, and Ries here, very much like, because of their knowledge about the world, this place took shape because of their thoughts, because of their dreams. So it's like the reason those books are here is because they know about those books. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. That's very true. Either way, I think we can say for sure now that this situation we're in was planned out by someone. Possibly before the cube even came into our possession. You really think so? But if that really is the case, what should we do now? There's the millionth mirror question. Obviously, I don't think it's just those two that are making this world exist. It's just, there's the 2 in front of me right now that I can name. We don't have much to work with here, just a big open area with no way out. And like Kevin said, cracks in my theory. Oh. This again? Well, alright then. That was a genuine That sounded like something broke. Yeah, but what? Crap. Kevin took his battle orbment out of his pocket. Well, here's the reason we lose all our powers. Then noticed all of the quartz in it was shattered. But seeing this, Ries took out her own battle orbment. Mine is the same way. Even my spare quartz are ruined. What is going on here? What? That thing's gonna shine down there, I assume. The tree itself? Alright. I thought the symbol was. Okay. See, to me that was the most confusing place because there was nothing there. Doors. And that's what people meant. What just happened? I don't know. I'd wager it was this cube's doing. Guess we can add altering this area to its list of quirks along with wrecking our quartz. Purple dot. Are you sure it's a good idea to keep it on you? Honestly, I get the feeling we'd be shit out of luck without it. At least now we got some new stuff to investigate that could lead us in the right direction. We should go and check all the places that have changed. Alright. Oh? I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, it's like if they shattered, we would have Sepith from it. What gets me, though, is like we have equal measure Sepith? That seems strange. Shouldn't we investigate that monument first, Kevin? It definitely looks to have changed. I was going to do that last, but okay. Alright, we probably should. I could understand if it were an artifact or an orpiment. How did a lump of stone start glowing like this? It's like magic. Now there's an apt enough description if I've ever heard of one. The only thing I can add to that is that the laws of the world as we know them don't seem to apply to it. Ries. Huh? It was a voice, wasn't it? Raise the cube before the monument. Who's there? Who are you? Please. What are we going to do? To hell with it. Not like we got any better options. Visitors from afar. Is it again? This voice is different, though. Welcome. In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you power. Huh? Name your currency. Mirror. What? So that we may transact with the system that you know. Wait a second. What do you mean by currency? It's going to sell us things in exchange for mirror? Oh, I get you. Understood. Then I shall grant you power in exchange for that currency. Oh. So mirror was the right answer? Question mark? Oh. Din 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 din. I was hoping it was gonna be that music. Shop. Have a look here. Weapons. But I have no mirror. Can I sell anything? I can sell the eggs. That sandwich. Do I want to though? It's only 37. Sell the cube. Well, that's just a shame, isn't it? That's just a shame. And that CPU would cover it up. I don't want to get. Don't want to really sell stuff at this point. Convert some of this. And we did get some, didn't we? I'm assuming that's why it gave me some. Well, you say gave me some. You know what you mean, mind. You know what you mean. But let's buy the weapons. We should have started on the yes. That's the thing of like, no, not that. Tools. Ah, okay. Synthesized quartz. Why would we have to upgrade though? That doesn't make sense. Like, they haven't explained that. Like, why would you have to actually upgrade? I'm gonna do that because that's that extra slot there. Just on that different line. Okay, let's stick with that. Quartz. Ooh. Not got much to go in the way of here. Kevin, let's try. It's this sort of thing based on like what they've got and stuff like that. I kind of want Kevin to be my healer. These are always very important though, so sort of like... insufficient sepith. Yes. Well, EP's good all round. An EP cut will be very good. It's that thing, it's like with Ries, I kind of want to get like something like attacks and stuff like that based on her stuff that I saw. Release my brethren, then we shall grant you good fortune. What do you think that was about? What I know. Bizarre as it is to say, we should be able to buy things from Mira and use Sepith to synthesize quartz here. Pretty useful if nothing else. We do still have the Sepith that was left over when our quartz was shattered. How should you use those to synthesize new ones? Ah! Sounds like a plan to me. We can stand on our own 2 feet just fine, but we're gonna need recovery arts if we ever find ourselves in a jam. I mean, that's what I was looking into. Because it's like, yeah. Whoops. It's very much that like, whoopsie. Well. We'll recover pretty quickly. I need a time quartz, I really do. Like you, I'm gonna go that way with... go the other line with the EP cut. So we've got the clock ups, that's something. Nice to have that around though. Right, so yes, we're going to look at other places, weren't we? So let's go down here then. See what's going on with them. Holy Stragers. Why are you saying that? No, this is something. It really is. It's as if the petals of pure light are floating through the air around us. I welcome you, dear guests. Was that... Did the tree just talk to us? It's the great Deku tree. In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you the blessings of the earth. However, my power is not without its limits. I require compensation in exchange for its use. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're doing here. My master's power returns. The variety of... Variety? That's a word. Is that actually a word? Variety. Someone find that out. The variety of blessings I offer shall increase. May the blessings of the earth be upon you. Man. Someone told me a tree just chatted them up and offered to sell them ingredients. That time they'd had one too many drinks. Ries? Something up. That great tree took root near the 7-colored spring, and there it granted blessings and joy. An excerpt from the book of Genesis, verse 7. The primal ground. Oh, hallowed Helios. Thank you for the divine protection and mercy you have bestowed upon us. Oh, aren't you just tickled pink? I'm not sure this tree has anything to do with the goddess, though. I disagree. Even the testaments of the goddess say that all roads lead to food. Food is the fundamental basis of everything. That's not in any testament I've ever laid eyes on. That said, let me give you this. Oh! Huh? Are you giving this to me? Because you are remarkably impious for a knight of the church. You should work on becoming more devout through cooking in her name. Face on her, then. Doesn't even make sense. Besides, can't you just do the cooking yourself? But you've always been better at it than me. I'm sure it's the wish of the ingredients be used by the best chef possible. But still... Please? Too soft for my own good sometimes. Well, fine, but you have to help me. Deal? Also, the second I catch you snacking on something while we're making it, I'm done. I know. I can't wait to learn more about their story. That's the thing. It's like, they clearly got backstory. They clearly got a lot of history, and I want to know. I want to hear it. Something's going to happen here at some point, then. If all these places are going to change and adapt and overcome. as one might say. And we'll see what's going on here. So what's the pool going to be? I mean, that's the nothingness. What's this gonna be? But on the water's glowing. Oh, it's a fishing spot, like he was saying. It's beautiful. Welcome, visitors from afar. Again? It sounded like it came from the spring. Visitors from afar, quench your thirst. In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you vitality. Drink. CPU is a sport. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'll be having that. When my radiance is restored, I shall grant you vitality once more. When you have fought several battles, return to me. Okay, so several battles, we get basically Zeram powder in water form. Maybe it's like you dissolve Zeram powder into the water, and you get a nice Zeram drink. Ooh. Maybe that's how capsules are made. I've never had water that actually energized me like that before. How's this even possible? I don't know, but I feel full of life as well. Looks like the water here only has that effect when it's shining, though. Yeah. Well, with all the energy we've got now, I don't think there's much more we can get from here. Should check back later, if we're ever feeling tired. Right. Honestly thought it was going to be a fishing spot. Well, you know, just the way it was glowing in the middle there, that whole sort of thing. And like, just throw a line. Time to go, I guess. Maybe that wasn't a door, then. You don't think that could be the exit, do you? If anything, I'd say it's more like an entrance. A monument that sells as items, a tree that sells as ingredients, a spring that restores our vitality. It's like everything here is designed to help us prepare for something dangerous. Or am I reading into it? No, you're right on the money, clearly. No, I don't think you are. What should we do? Should we try stepping on it? Don't have any better ideas at this point. Although it may be better if you stayed behind here. Glare. Never mind, Mom. We'll go together. It's not like there's any guarantee you'd be safe here, actually. Of course we will. But first, I should give you this. Growl's written notebook. Huh? What are you doing with this? I was asked to give it to you by Commander Selnet. In her words, Kevin's reports lately have been far too vague for my liking. I bet he's not even taking notes while he's out on the job. Give him this so he's got no more excuses to slack off. She figured it out, huh? Hold on. How are you close enough for her to ask you this kind of favor? He was the one who taught me how to use my Templar sword. I'd respect her deeply. No joke? I had no idea. I bet she kept that from me on purpose. Once I'm surprised, if I'd known, I sure as hell wouldn't have left Ries. Kevin? Sorry, just spacing out. Our next destination's that circle, but if you have anything else you want to do first, speak up now. There's no telling what's waiting for us after we step on it. Understood? Pretty much nothing left for me to do other than equip the stuff that I bought. That's pretty much it. Ritter bro. Bro? Where do I get bro from? I don't know. You know how it is with me sometimes. Let's... the strength there, I feel it's better on read. That's not the base stats. It's like your strength is better there, but I have equipped stuff on you, so... maybe do that. That. And that. Yeah. The two of them, your strength is just straight up better, so I feel like that's better for you. Because clearly you're the strengthy, attacky person. You feel that's correct for you. I'm just trying to find like the best course of action for these guys. I'm probably going to make Kevin very arts-based, sort of like an equivalent of how I was using Estelle is the best way of putting it, maybe. Probably more leaning towards arts, maybe like how Olivier was for me. We shall see. Check this out. Looks like that really was an entrance of sorts. What the hell is this? Well, this looks very familiar. Very, very familiar. Still seem to be in the same bizarre enclosed space as before. Quite a long road ahead of us, don't we? We sure do. Kevin. Well, this is a new enemy type. Monsters? How did they just appear out of nowhere? What you're saying is, monsters appeared! Okay, so... Still waiting for her to unlock like an S-craft or anything like that, so... Right, so... Let's get the clock up going. Now, I'm not sure how difficult these guys are gonna be, you see, so it's like... Just don't know, so... See, that restores 50 CP. Here's KO. It's like, you do it on yourself. You cannot. Oh, that's okay. That's good to know. I am liking the animation there on Kevin. Like, look at that. Lovely. Lock up on yourself, then. Let's turbo that. Aye. Okay, so what we got here that we could throw out? Like this idea that they can just bounce CP off each other, basically. That could be cool. I'll go with that. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure like exactly what I'm meant to be doing with these guys yet. We shall see.
No way.
How much do you do for normal attack there? Okay.
No way.
It's a nice weapon. It's a nice weapon.
All right, what's next?
So close to a level up. Triple dot. How can this be? I know exactly what you mean. There are a whole lot of monster types in our world, but that's my first time seeing any like that. Just like being in a totally different realm. Triple dot. And the monsters weren't even the strangest part. Tell me about it. The elements against them weren't your usual affair either. Exactly. 3 elements of space, mirage, and time were in effect during that battle too. The higher elements. Not just the traditional 4 elements, but a observant rookie. Didn't think you'd notice that to that extent. This points to yet another clue that we're a long ways from home. And you'll find a boatload of monsters that are weak to fire in Zemuria. But you're not going to find any that are weak to mirage. You know how it is. Indeed, I do. Spiritually, the world in which we live is a relatively low plane of existence. Again, this idea like planes of existence and then the firmament just still in the back of my head, like just rattling around with all these ideas going on. Quote the testaments, our world and the world of the goddess will forever be separate. She simply drops pebbles from above, known as miracles. Quoting word for word. Okay, I guess those are the basic principles. We just keep running into surprises, space-time and mirage all here. Should be impossible. What about those monsters themselves? Honestly, they were less monsters and more fiends. Creatures that shouldn't be allowed to exist in our world, and yet they somehow do without any problems here. And I doubt that those are the only ones. We're gonna be alright in here. Hopefully. They were tough, but not so tough we can't handle them if we're together. It's not like there's anything else for us to do back in that base area. Let's keep walking and see what we find, I say. Might be worth going back briefly to check our open setups, though, seeing as we've got more elements to account for. True. Oh, Kevin, let me give you this. Ries handed Kevin the monster guide. What's this for? It's called a monster guide. It was designed to record data on monsters, their habits, their weaknesses, and the like. It would be wise for us to note anything and everything we come across here. Although I suppose Fiend Guide would be more appropriate here. You're telling me. You sure I can't just store all this info up in the old noggin, though? Already putting enough stuff in the Growlsritter notebook as it is. My hands are gonna go numb at this rate. You complain way too much, Kevin. You're a knight. Do your job. Ugh, yes, Mom. No time to the present, I guess. Scribble, scribble. There. Happy? No response, just like... That'll do. Oh, monsters appeared. Could I see them? That's the thing, it's like... I know I've not got all my quartz available, so sort of like... There may be monsters around, I'm just not noticing. I want to go back this way, because I did see a chest further up. Intriguing. I thought it was watching me then. I'm here because they ran out of jokes. That's probably one of the best ones yet. I want to face you because I want to know what's going on with you. What the hell are they? Was it like a shining palm? Like what? What? Grimoire. Look at all these elements we got going on here. So it's now they've mentioned it. It's like, ah. So I just gotta try and figure out the colours and remember what they are. Only had some kind of like thing, like how do I possibly know? Like looking at this, like so what you got like the black one there. There's clearly like the black one is 120, so it's weak to that and water, which is the blue one. But how can I possibly figure out which one corresponds to it? I ain't got a memory like that game. Give me some clue. Right, so Soul Blow will be. Hopefully people got the joke was the colours matched. Just this is there'll be someone. You know how it is. We've seen that just now, so. What are you? 999, you're not vulnerable to anything. Oh.
Not bad.
I suppose. Who's doing the voice of Kevin anyway? That's what I'm curious about. Someone inform me on that. We've done some of you. I ran straight into that just as I saw it. A chest, a chest. My kingdom for a chest. Ah, yes, of course. A horse. Okay, so I'm not... So, okay, right, so we came in there. We go up there, that's actually going to lead to another chest then, I imagine, so let's go back. So that's one thing, I've got to be careful of enemies because... Oh no, this is just another way. Okay, yeah, it's just... Yeah. Yeah, I can see it now, places I've been. Okay. Yeah, I think we've been everywhere there. Oh, go away. I need my cloak. I need it. I sense it. I want it. See what we got here. I like that we got the maps properly though, so we didn't want to go there. We'll go down to that one first, and then get those two on the way. We need to go that way apparently anyway. So keep an eye out for it. I'm gonna not... Ooh. What's this? It's really pretty. Looks kind of like a cube of septium, but I don't think that's what it is. Yeah, maybe we should touch it and see what happens. Found sealing stone. Does it seem harmful? No, seems safe to me. Wish I knew what it was though. The light coming off it is so warm. Kind of slow, rhythmic glowing from it reminds you of a beating heart in a way. What's that? There's our cube again. Visitor from afar. You who possess the cube. It's that voice from earlier. Just who are you? Where are you talking to us from? Raise that sealing stone before the monument in the garden. Then the barrier and the imprisoned shall... Imprisoned? I can barely work out what it's trying to say. All I can get is that we need to take this thing to the monument. I will unlock another power. Cube. Make use of it. cube's warp function is now available. Wait, I have fast travel? Use it, click the icon in the top right of the corner of the screen, then select the location you wish to warp to. I have fast travel. What the? Beware the malevolent one. Gather strength, or you too will be forever. Triple dot. Not triple dot. Don't even ask. I feel like I'm in some kind of weird dream that gets freakier by the minute. I should hear about my time cancer dream. I don't sense anything bad coming from the voice, at least. More like it's trying to guide us forward. True, it does. You don't think the cube has a will of its own and that it's the thing talking to us, do you? It's possible. He says I doubt it, but it's possible. Doubt it. Kept talking about the cube as if it were a separate object. Yeah, but it could see itself as separate from the object, but still be the object. That's possible. My hunch is that the source of the voice is someone else. Yeah, I'd go with that first. And then there's that malevolent one it was bringing up too. I could see that being the man in black we saw when we were thrown in here. Could very easily be someone else, or something. All of this is starting to make my head hurt. Join the club. Let's try and take things one step at a time, okay? And on that note, the best place to start is probably giving the cube's new power a shot. You serious? Serious as can be. There aren't many artifacts that have the power of teleportation, you know. And in the situation we're stuck in, we need to use everything we've got at our disposal. Alright. Be sure you're careful when using it. I will. Okay, so, right, the question is, how do I access that menu from my controller? Not square, triangle, circle, X. We'll try everything here. Ah, start menu. The start button, rather than a map of Liberl, it's a map of here. Hermit's Garden. That's cool. Oh. Alright, that actually worked. Now I've got a quick way to get back here to safety if we run into danger. That does sound useful. Still can't bring myself to put much trust in that cube, however. I'm not planning to lower my guard around the thing either. I'll keep using it with caution. Caution's here? Boy, are you here? Nope, don't hear it. So don't worry. Anyway, next up's this little guy. What, caution? Oh, no. That's Sealing Stone. Voice made it sound like something would be released from it if we hold it up to the monument. Any guesses? No, but I know how to find out the answer real quick. I'll handle holding it up, but I want you to stand by prepared for a fight just in case. Got no idea what we're dealing with here. Understood. Just like, get my sword out. Yeah. Something's happening. Alright, time for the moment of truth. Those sound effects very much like the eclipse. I mean, it's probably a reuse of a sound effect, but it's just very eerily similar, right? From those who have played or watched Tokyo Xanadu. I was like, those noises. What? A girl? Tita! Huh? What was that light? You know, I've just remembered. I'm leaning back here because I got theories jumping in my head. Tokyo Xanadu, After Story, the crystals. Like the ones behind, like, the, counters and stuff. You know the ones I mean, where we got the affinity shards. Assuming that's gone out at this point, otherwise that'd be very weird. But anyway, yeah, we got the affinity shards and then did something with the crystals. That's very similar to this. Combined with noises that are associated with, like, going in and out of the eclipse. Very eerily familiar. Eerily. That will make no sense if you haven't played Tokyo Xanadu. It would have to be EX, wouldn't it? Yeah, EX, or haven't watched it. You kind of need that to understand what I'm going on about there. Isn't she the girl from the professor's photograph? Huh? Kevin? You are Kevin, aren't you? I'm not seeing things. What are you doing here? Where do I even start? But yeah, it's the real deal. Good to see you again, Tita. Looks like you've grown a little taller. You noticed. Happy to see you again, too. What brings you back to Liberl? Is this a girlfriend of yours? A friend of yours? Just like that. Yeah, there you go, Tia. Wait. I was in the house with Dad getting dinner ready because Agate was coming over. Then all of a sudden everything went white and then... Where am I? This looks nothing like our house. Am I dreaming? Is this all a dream? Alright, I should pinch myself to check. Yep, this is the Tita everyone knows and loves, alright. She's adorable. She'll help. So that's what happened. Is it all because of that artifact Mum pulled out of the lake? Honestly, we can't even be sure right now. Especially as if we assume that's the case. How did you end up here when you were all the way over in Zeiss? It makes no sense. You're right. Sounds as though you two were fairly close to one another when you were sent here, but Granston and Zeiss are really far apart. Based on your account, however, we were all surrounded by the light at roughly the same time. It's more than a coincidence in my eyes. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, whoops. I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? My name's Tita Russell. I'm an apprentice at the Zeiss Central Factory. I'm Ries Argent, a sister of the Septine Church. I've heard a lot about you from Kevin and your mother. Oh, you met Mom? I have. You showed me a photograph of you too. And now that I've met you in person, I can see why she boasts about you so much. Was she doing that? She didn't say anything or do anything inappropriate to you, did she? She tends to lose control of herself when it comes to people as cute as you. Lose control how? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to be rude by calling you cute or anything. It's just that you're kind of quiet and really pretty, but you've got this real unique aura about you. Unique? You're every bit as sharp as your mother. The goddess doesn't make her more unique than Ries. Oh, please. Anyway. What are the two of you planning on doing now? Are you going to keep looking for a way out of here? That's the plan, yeah. Not that we've made so much as a dent of progress on that front so far. Barely started exploring when we found you. Oh, I see. If you don't mind, then please let me help you look. I won't get in the way, I promise. Getting in the way wouldn't be the issue here. That's a tough one. My gut tells me you're better off staying here, to be honest. You've proven yourself to be made of sturdy stuff, but like I said before, this place is just one big and very dangerous mystery. That's true, then who's to say I'd be safe staying here on my own? Damn to you, you got a point. If I'm gonna be in danger, I'd rather go with you and at least try to help out. Fair point, I guess. You're every bit as spunky as Estelle, too, you know. Can't be serious, Kevin. Trust me, she's a lot tougher than she looks. She went on the Liberl arc and came back down in one piece. But she survived Adius knows how many sketchy fights beforehand. Don't be so quick to judge just because of her age. But still. Please, I really want to help. I'll help. I'll do everything I can to make sure that I don't cause you any problems. Really. Alright, if you're sure. You mean it? You seem to understand the consequences of your actions and what it means to worry others. And as long as that's the case, I've got no reason to say no. Still, please do be careful. But thank you, I will. Yeah, seriously. If anything were to happen to you on my watch, I'm sure my death at Erika's hands would be a slow and painful one. I swear I won't let that happen. Deal. Alright, let's get back to work. Once Tita's equipment is set up, it's back to exploring we go. Understood. Right. Okay, so we're going to end this part here, and I haven't got much I can do with her at this point. Oh, her quartz came with her. Well, that's intriguing. My question would be to Tita then, is that, what did you do with like, why did you not have like attack 4? Where did that go? Like, you would have had higher one. You got Eagle Eye though. Thank you for having Eagle Eye. But yes, based on conversations over on Discord, very much going to try and make Tita like a buff character. Yeah, very much focused on buffs. But we are ending this part here, etc. We'll see you in the next part. Ta-ta for now.